'Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables, nor these fairy toys.
You told the story of the night to a lover, and their minds shall figure so together, more witnesseth than fancy's images, and grows into something of great constancy. But howsoever, strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hares.
More than to us, wait in your royal walks. Your board, your bed.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after-supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour?
A play that is, my love, some 10 words long, which is brief as I have no play. But by 10 words, my love, it is too long, which is tedious. For in all the play there is not one word apt, one perfect, and tragical mine of a love it is. What Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water, but more merry the passion of loud laughter ever shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-headed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories, and in the same play against our Napacho.
And we will hear it. Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our good will, that you should think we not come to offend, but with our good will, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but in despite. We do not come to minding to content you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here, that you should here repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
He hath read his prologue like a rough colt, and knows not the stop. A good moral, my lord. It is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
Indeed, he hath played in the prologue a child in the recorder, a sad, but not in government.
Speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired but all disorder. Who is next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady is Thespius certain. This man with lying rough cast doth present his wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder. And through wall's chink, poor souls, they are content to whisper at the which let no man wonder. This man with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn presented moonshine. For, if you know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn, to meet at Ninius' tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, which lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe coming by night, did scare away, or rather affright. As she fled, her mantle did she fall, which lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and fine.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord. One lion may with many asses do.
And the same interlude it doth befall, that I once not by name present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think, that had in it a cranny full chin, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often, very secretly. This loom, this rough cast on this stone, doth show that I am that same wall, the truth is so. And this the cranny, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire Lyman Herod to speak better?
'Tis the wittiest partition I have heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
O grim-looked knight, O knight with hue so black, O knight who ever art when day is not, O knight, alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot, and thou, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, who stands between her father's ground and mine, and thou, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. courageous wall, shall shield thee well for this. O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss, curse these stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
Oh, wall, how often have I kissed thy stones for parting my fair Pyramus and me? My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones alive and hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now I will to the chink to spy and hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe?
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Think what thou will, I am thy lover's grace. Like lavender I am trusty still.
And I, like Helen, till the fates me kill.
Not Shelfrus to Procurus were so true.
And Shepherds to Procurus, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through this vile wall.
I kissed the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at his tomb meet me straight away?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wool, my part discharged so, and being done thus wool, away doth go.
Now is the wall down between the two neighbors.
No remedy, my lord, when the walls are so willful to hear without warning.
This is the silliest step I ever heard.
The best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Here come two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You ladies whose gentle hearts do fear, the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar. Roar! Then know that I, as Snug the joiner, am a lion fell, or else no lion's dam. For if I should as lion come in strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
A very gentle beast, and of a good conscience.
The very best of the beast, my lord, but I err so.
This lion is a very fox for his valor.
True, and a goose for his discretion.
Not so, my lord, for his valor cannot carry his discretion, and the fox carries the goose.
Discretion, I am sure, cannot carry his valor, for the goose carries not the fox. It is well. Leave it to his discretion, and let us listen to the man.
Thus lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
He is no crescent, and his horns are invisible within the circumference.
Thus lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lanthorn. How else is it the man i'th moon?
He dares not come for the candle, for you see, it is already in snuff.
I am aweary of the moon. What he would change.
It appears by his small light of discretion that he is in the wane, but yet in courtesy and all reason we must stay the time.
Proceed, Moon.
All that I have to say is to tell you that the lanthorn is the moon. I, the man, is the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
Well, they should be in the lantern, for they are in the moon. But silence, here comes Thisbe.
This is Holmney's tomb! Where is my love?
Oh! Roar!
Well roared, lion.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown, moon. Surely the moon shines with a good grace.
Well moused, lion.
Then came Pyramus.
And so the lion vanished.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay, O spite, but mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here. Eyes do you see, how can it be? O dainty tuck, O dear, thy mantle good, what stained with blood? Approach, ye fairies fell. Fates, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, cadole, cut and quell.
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Be through my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore nature didst thou lion's frame? Since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, who was the fairest dame, that loved, that lived, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come, tears confound, out sword and wound, the pap of Pyramus, I the left pap, where heart doth hop. Thus die I, thus. Now am I dead, now am I fled. My soul is in the sky, now I die.
Now die, but an ace for him, for he is but one.
Less than an ace, man. For he is dead. He is nothing.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover, and yet prove an ass.
How chance moonshine is gone before Thesty come back and finds her lover?
She will find him by starlight. Here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks she should not be a long one for such Pyramus. Help truly brief.
A mote will turn the balance, which Pyramus, which this be is for the better. He for a man, God warrant us. She for a woman, God bless us.
She hath already spied him with those sweet eyes.
And thus she means Vidilla said.
Asleep, my love. What dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak, quite dumb? Dead, a tomb must cover thy sweet eyes, thy lily lips, thy cherry nose, thy yellow cowslip cheeks are gone! Lovers make moan, his eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come to me, with hands as pale as milk, laden in gore, since you have shorn his thread with full of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword, come blade my breast in view. Farewell, friends. Thus, Thespy ends. Adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and Wall too.
The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. I fear we may outsleep the coming morn, as much as we this night have overwatched. This palpable gross play hath well beguiled the very heavy gate of night. Friends, to bed. A fortnight hold we this solemnity, with nightly revels and new jollity.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon, whilst the heavy ploughman snores, all with weary task fordone. Now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is that time of night, that the graves all gaping wide, every one lets forth his sprite in churchway paths to glide. And we spirits that do run by triple hectates team from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream, now are frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this howled house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Through the house kept glimmering light by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite, hop as light as bird from briar, and as steady after me, sing and dance it trippingly.
First rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand with fairy grace, we will sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck now to scape the serpent's tongue, we shall make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.